Once upon a time, a group of kindergartners went on a nature walk near their school. They were having a great time. Mia and Eva were smelling all the beautiful flowers, while Henry and Elliot were sitting on the ground looking for bugs. Olivia and Marisol were also looking for bugs in the nearby bushes, and Soren and Lejeune were watching a termite mound. A butterfly had just landed on Vale's finger, and she was carefully observing it. Everything was going well, until suddenly a bench of red and blue beetles came out of nowhere. It seemed like an army of beetles. Elliot and Henry ran away across the field, but then they got curious and slowly went back to look at the beetles from a distance. The other children were intrigued by these beautiful little creatures, and even as some of the beetles flew on their clothing, they just gently brushed them off. Eva encouraged Elliot and Henry to come closer, and now they weren't afraid of the beetles either. The children then noticed that some of the many beetles were crawling on the bush right next to them. They got very excited about this, assuming that this plant was what the beetles ate. Soren suggested that he would go back to the classroom to get a box to put some of the beetles in so they could study them and learn more about them. "Great idea," said all the children. They put the beetles in the box. Mia carefully collected many of the leaves to feed them. When they got back to the room, Marisol and Olivia carefully sketched the beetles. Soren looked on his tablet to see if he could find more information on them. Vale tended to one of the beetles that had a broken wing. She gently applied a small dot of glue to fix it. Lejeune collected all the research they had done and came to the exciting discovery that this was a species of dung beetle that no one had ever heard of before. The children were very excited, but faced the fact that now they were going to have to go out and collect dung to feed the beetles. Oh well, all in the name of science.